Alright guys, so here we are, heading into Canada. Let's see what surprises we've got up our sleeve. My arms are really itchy. Oh, look at it. I mean, it's so
After your
pretty.
sterling work in China, I got a bit of good news, better news situation for you. The good news is that I'm promoting you to apprentice zoo manager. The
Woohoo!
better news is you get to build a new zoo from scratch. That said, you will be on your own this time.
Oh,
No
but I
help
don't want
from
to be on my
Nancy,
own.
although she wishes you luck. So, I suppose it's actually more of a good news, better news, and then slightly worse news situation. Either way, it's a chance for you to really prove yourself. Now, for this zoo, I'll want to see a good few different habitat and exhibit species, and at least as many guests to look at them. I'd also like you to keep your staff nice and happy as much as you can. And obviously, the same's true of the animals as well.
Okay.
Oh, and, let's see. Yeah, you should try to turn a good-sized profit to boot, so we can continue our vital work elsewhere. There. That should keep you going for a while. I'll check in with you later. Good
Okay.
luck.
Thanks, Bernie. Alright, so we have to have at least 3 habitat species in the zoo. And have at least 350 guests in the zoo. Right, but what I don't know is where our zoo boundaries are. I mean, this could get interesting. So we're going to basically have to stick to animals that want small exhibits. Okay. So first things first. I didn't want to do that. Let's build a path. I still can't. Oh, I can just see our boundaries now. Okay. So right, so we've got a path that joins there. So we could put... Can we delete? Oh, we can delete. Not connected to habitat terrain. So we can delete this. So that we could put an exhibit... Sorry, a habitat. Here. I mean, that should be enough room for like a small animal. So let's put... We'll make it curved so it can follow the path. There we go. Why is it uncurved? Ah, there we go. I don't want it to go up a rock. Right, and then we'll put a brick wall here. Okay, we won't put that there. Okay, and then we'll put this as glass. Okay, so that's our first exhibit. Now the only problem is that I haven't put a exhibit gate in yet. There we go. Right, the only problem is that we have no buildings yet. And as we know, the guests don't like to see the buildings. So I'm going to try and hide. Let's put a zookeeper hut. Here. Obstructed. I'm gonna put a zookeeper. I can't put a zookeeper hut there. Let's pause the game a minute, because we're wasting time here. Okay, so I've been able to put a zookeeper hut there. Let's put a staff path. And then we'll try and block the view a little bit. Let's see if we can put some. Well, we'll keep with the. There we go. Ah, I've put the tree in the wrong place.
Hey man, field 2 was buy and field 3 was bide and field 3 was sell.
Fair enough. Okay. So the guests shouldn't be able to see that too much. Maybe. And then we need to put electric in. Now, I don't know if they have the same effect with the electric, but we're going to make it look pretty anyway. So we'll put some spruce in. There we go. It kind of hides it a little bit. Okay, so now we need to put in a trade centre, and I'm really wondering where to put this in. The difficulty is that we have to have access to a path. Right, I'm going to put the trade centre here. Again, we'll cover it over. Okay. And then we'll put quarantine there as well. Because you know what? Funny enough, guests don't like quarantines either. Right. Let's get these kind of hidden. Well, if anything, it's going to look pretty. Right. Oh, let's cover out. Why is my tree falling over? Don't fall over. Wow, I've got a fallen over tree. Okay. So we now have, I think, the majority of our buildings. I think. Let me just check. Oh, we don't, because did I put a keeper hut in? I can't remember. I did put a keeper hut in. So we haven't got a research centre, we haven't got a vet surgery, and we haven't got a workshop. And we've apparently got no power to quarantine. Great. That's a little bit annoying. Okay. We should now have power to quarantine. So we need to put in... this tree's gonna have to... No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I want this tree deleting. Right. I'm going to have to run a path around. Problem is, if I do that... Okay, we're going to run another path. In fact, I might be able to utilize this section here. Look, I don't want to keep up. I do need a vet surgery. Just try and get it hidden. What else did I... Oh, research center. Right. What else did I need? Oh, a workshop. How's my money looking? 63. I mean, we're not... Right. Let's run a staff path. Terrain's too uneven. Oh, and I can't alter the terrain in this one. Okay. Let's move this then. There we go. I don't want to put... Why is it going in as a queue? Oh, okay. Right. So we've now got those buildings in place. Just need to do a little bit of view blocking. There's a tree stuck right in the path. I hope I haven't just stuck that tree there. I think there's a tree stuck right in the path. Yeah, there is. Let's delete that one. There we go. So, from the path, the guests shouldn't be able to see the buildings. But there is a tree stuck there. The guests might fall over it. And it's moved again. There we go. You know, we have to think about health and safety. Okay. So, now something guests are gonna like to see. And that is facilities. So first of all, let's put a gulpy. Let's put a chief beef in. A gulpy soda. Information center. That looks about all that we can get for now. Oh, better get an ATM. And possibly some bathrooms. Okay. So now we need to get some staff. So we'll get 2 caretakers. We'll get a keeper. A mechanic. Security. A vendor. And a veterinarian. Right. We're looking pretty good right now. The only thing I haven't put down is some trash cans. And then we'll put no, because that's going to take up too much space. We'll put a deposit bin, not a deposit bin, donation bin. And some speakers. Education board. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. And we'll put another one down here. Okay, so I think we are just about ready to adopt our first animals. So let's see what we've got in animal trading. We've got pretty much every animal you can imagine. But we've only got a small enclosure. So we have to think very carefully what will bring in the guests. Snow leopard wood. Ring-tailed lemurs, maybe. Indian peafowl, grizzly bear. American bison. I think I'm going to go for the snow leopards. I'm just hoping that we'll have enough room for them. Okay, so we've got the snow leopards. We've got a male and female snow leopard in the trade centre. So if we go to a trade centre, we will now move these to the quarantine. Delivery scheduled. And then we'll click play. So I'm guessing with the fact that we've got snow leopards, they're probably going to want snow. So let's put some snow in their enclosure. And they're also going to want a hard shelter. And we're going to want to research barriers. And then we're probably going to want to research... we can't research that yet because they're not actually... Okay, so we've now got to wait until we get word that they have passed quarantine. Hopefully they are in quarantine. Let me just check. Animals. In quarantine. Yep. Awesome. So I will be back with you guys as soon as they have passed quarantine. Okay guys, so the snow leopards have passed the quarantine. And it was a very good job that I actually sent them to quarantine because one of them was diseased. So we're going to move them into their enclosure.
So in other words, they didn't all pass quarantine.
No, they've passed now. And we now have 116 guests in our zoo. You know what I haven't put in though? That was a little bit careless of me. I didn't put a food and water station in for them. Okay, so here are our first animals. Animals. Okay, so their enrichment is low, which we knew it would be. Their habitat is 93%. They're not totally happy with the terrain. Needs less grass. Animal needs more snow. Oh, okay. What? How's my snow leopard's already escaped? What? Oh, my enclosure's not high enough. Oops. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let...
What are you thinking?
I don't know. Let's edit the barrier. Let's... That didn't happen. Why can't I raise my barrier? There I can. Yeah. That didn't happen. Oops. So where's my escaped snow leopard? Animal. Habitat 1. Okay, so they're back in the habitats. I cannot believe that happened. Actually, yeah, I can. So, I need to put some coolers in the habitat because the snow isn't forming because it's actually too hot. You can see on the heat map, it's now cooling down. I am in fact going to put one. Oh, I can't. I can put one there. Okay. So we've now got a nice cool... And the habitat has gone up. The only thing that hasn't gone up... Okay, so it doesn't like... Or they don't like, sorry. This tree. Which is fine. And what else don't they like? In fact, they don't like any of the plants. Oh! I nearly deleted the barrier. Nearly. No. I can't delete that tree. I wonder if the trees are actually on the other side of a barrier. Nope. Okay, I think the tree is actually on the other side of a barrier. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see how the snow leopards are feeling now. Plants are still 97%. What doesn't it like now? Okay, but they're not even in your enclosure. I mean, I suppose they are. Let me see that now. Plants 98%. We've still got some little plants. Really? You really are this fussy. Okay. Right, you've got no plants in your enclosure now. Apparently you still think you've got a plant in your enclosure. What have you still got? This big tree. Is one of them in your enclosure? Oh, no. Bad tree. 98%. I'm not removing any more. You're kind of going to have to put up with them. Sorry. Like, you're pretty happy. Okay, so correct amount of grass. So that all looks good. Social. Oh, it's stressed. It's going up though. So that's okay. Enrichment. I don't think we've got any enrichment right now. No, we don't. So we're going to have to run some research so that we get happy snow leopards. But we do have 109... no, we don't. We have 245 guests in the zoo. Okay, so... Trying to think where to put our next enclosure. Let's put... I don't want to run an enclosure all the way up there yet. What have we got that we can adopt? I mean, we have got tortoises. We could adopt tortoise. Tortoise. Oh, we've got some more snow leopards, but we don't have enough thingies. What are these? Nylas. These look interesting. Let's adopt these. Okay, so the Nylas are our next animals. So we're going to send these to the quarantine. And we're going to build them an enclosure. So what I'm thinking is if we build an enclosure... Right. If I run a path, a guest path, as close to this, like, river... Oh. Okay. And then we kind of come round here. And then down here a little bit. So that should be big enough for one enclosure, especially for the Nylas. So we'll have two sides brick. And two sides glass. Oh, that's supposed to be glass. Oops. Why is it not connecting? There we go. Okay, so there's one piece here that I want to change to glass. There we go. Okay, so then we need to put a keeper habitat gate. We'll put in... We've got no food enrichment. We'll put in a wooden basic shelter. I mean, I'll be honest, I have no clue what the Nylas are going to want. That's for the Nyla. And then we'll put in this. And we're not going to make the same mistake. We are going to edit the barrier. Right, so that's 3 meters. And then we're going to put a transformer there. And we're also going to put a set of bathroom, guest facilities. May want to delete that tree, seeing though it's going through the bathrooms. And I'm going to put a soda shop. Right. Shall I put a... I'm just wondering whether or not I should put a I need donation boxes. There we go. And I think we'll put some speakers rather... I don't know. Should we put speakers as well as boards, or should we just put... I think we should put boards in as well. Oh, you know what I haven't done, no? I haven't turned on the boards and things for the snow leopards. Oh, and I've got a tipped over trash can apparently. Do I not? Oh, I do have another speaker. It's sat there. Facility brought down. What's brought down already? ATM. Really? Right, how are my Nylas doing? Oh, I haven't put a staff room in. That was a bit careless of me. Sorry. Okay, have my animals cleared quarantine yet? They're not even in quarantine. Don't know why they never went to quarantine. That's a bit worrying. They're still not going to quarantine. What the... Why aren't they going to quarantine? Maybe I need some more caretakers. That's a keeper hut. I've actually lost where I put my quarantine building. What the... You are?
You having a rough time, huh?
Yeah, because I can't remember where I put my buildings. Ah, they're both in quarantine now. Okay. That's good to know. How's my research going? Snow leopard. Okay, so now, because we've got another animal, we need to hire another vet. We're not going to hire a vet for every single animal, obviously. But it does reduce the workload for the veterinarians. Ow. Ow.
Okay.
Ow. Quarantine passed. Quarantine passed. Okay. So they both passed quarantine. So let's put them in their new enclosure. So this is our second species. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't got a clue at how entertaining these will be for the guests. And we're down to 201 guests in the zoo. Okay, so now we can start running the research on the Nyala? I don't know what they are. Okay. They're cute. So actually, they're pretty much... They just need some more soil. And they need another hard shelter, which is fine. We can do that. Duplicate. There we go. So the hard shelter should be up to 100%. Yes, it is. Nutrition, welfare. So they, again, they've got no enrichment at the moment. Let's make sure we turn on their Oh, I've only put a board there. I haven't put the actual... No, I've only put the legs on there. I need to put the board on. There we go. But we're back up to 223 guests in the zoo. I don't like this brick wall. I'd really like to replace that brick wall. There. There we go. Okay, so before we adopt anything else, I think we need to run some research on the animals that we've already got. As I can't really afford... Many guests think tickets are underpriced. Okay, well, let's put the price up then. Let's put it up to 7 and 5 for a child. That will bring us some income in. Yeah, my money's still going down, which it will for a while. I really could do with my animals being fed. Okay, so I'm going to let this roll for a little bit. And I'll come back once some of the research is completed. Otherwise, we're just going to be sat here waiting for it to be completed anyway.